Hey everyone, I'm Corrine, and I want to welcome you to North Hills Church, especially if this is your first time joining us. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, but first, here's this week's Need to Know. We have the privilege of partnering with Miracle Hill and Brook Glen Elementary. Many of you are involved personally with one of these partners through tutoring students, women's Bible study, or teaching. What you may not know is the great need they have for winter coats this year. You can make a difference by dropping off winter coats that you've outgrown or no longer need. Bring donated coats to the bins outside the lobby of the B or D buildings at the Taylor's campus from December 10th through the 24th. One of our core callings as a church is to share God's story. At our next missions prayer meeting, you'll learn how you can take part in the calling by using your gifts right here in Greenville or through a summer short-term mission trip to Colombia, Slovenia, Belarus, or Jordan. Join us to hear about these exciting opportunities this Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the community room of the Taylor's campus. We want the North Hills family to be connected and well-informed, so take a look at the Need to Know section of the website or My North Hills app to discover more ways that you can get involved. And that wraps up this week's Need to Know. Have a great week, everyone.
In the experience of many Christians, genuine change often seems
elusive, slow, agonizing.
or even impossible.
As our attempts to change fail, we respond in despair.
There's no hope for change.
I keep trying and failing,
I give up.
or in denial.
I'm better than I used to be. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm only human.
But what if we believed there's nothing only about being human?
What if we believed that Jesus actually came
Not to fulfill our dreams of change, but to fulfill His.
not to make us into the person we want to be, but to remake us into how God created us to be? What if God's agenda for change isn't just
Some new principles to follow.
a change in behavior, more persistent accountability, or added safeguards and strategies?
What if God's agenda for change meant truly seeing that Jesus is more beautiful than anything else we chase?
What if it meant having our hearts more enthralled with the song of grace than the seduction of sin?
What if we actually believed that as we behold the glory of God in Jesus, the Spirit makes us more and more like who we see?
What if instead of pursuing change, we pursued Jesus himself?
You see, God's agenda for Jesus-centered change doesn't have to be elusive. It can be hopeful.
It doesn't have to be agonizing. It can be good news.
It doesn't have to be impossible. It can be promising.
Join us for 9 weeks in our new counseling groups, You Can Change. God's transforming power for our sinful behavior and negative emotions.